Hello there, Corinne Wilcott again here, and today we're going to tackle Pay Plan Presentation 1. You must by now be very excited about your new KB Gold business, and one of the most common questions we have, especially in the early days, is about this pay plan. You know, I didn't understand it fully on day one, and I actually don't know many people who do. So just relax and consider, if you were to start a new job today, for example, would you know everything that there was to know about every facet of this job day one? I don't think you would. So it's all about learning on the job, and I encourage people to start their business with a sense of urgency and really understand that the pennies will drop as time goes on, and remember, you have a great support system around you. I have split this pay plan training into several modules so that you can understand a little at a time. I hope you've had a chance to quickly go and look at the video that I've made about where the money comes from. It's really important that you understand where the figures that we are able to pay out actually come from. So I urge you, if you haven't managed to watch that, just pause this video and go back and check that out, because it's quite fundamental. This next module is about the very basics, and you will then progress to the more advanced stuff later. What you need to understand is that given time and some effort, and I'm sorry guys, there are no magic wands here, you do need a little effort, but you can then build an awesome business. Now, I have a little experience building sales groups such as this, and I have to tell you that this company with the amazing Kind Bar currency quality bullion is exploding far faster than I have ever seen before, and this is probably due to the fact that it's free of charge. You will never ever be in a loss-making situation, and any money that you do exchange, for example €100 a month, you will receive €100 of gold bullion at the market price of the day. Now just really understand that, because it's a very important selling point. Okay, so there are 5 major profit areas that can pay you, and in this video we are going to focus on the first 3, as I said. The last 2 are the subject of another video. So let's concentrate on getting started in the early days, and we are now going to look at the CAB bonus. This is the customer acquisition bonus. That's what CAB stands for, customer acquisition bonus. And this is the money that the company pays us for finding their customers. This ranges from €100 to €670, depending on whereabouts you are in the plan. Secondly, we will look at building a residual income, and thirdly, the earnings for the one-time purchases, and both of these pay up to 5.5%. So let's start with the customer acquisition bonus. We are finding customers that commit to a monthly gold purchase plan, GPP, in much the same way as people currently pay into a pension plan, for example. Our proposal, however, being a little more productive. This will be for any monthly amount from €50 to €500. Now there is some flexibility here from the company should you go on holiday or whatever. The system is very user friendly. Now the important part to understand is the fact that a €100 gold pay plan is equivalent to 100 points. We need to look at these points. They're going to become important. Now, the next slide, here we go, where people get a little perplexed, but please don't. I'm going to explain it now. For the moment, we are ignoring the percentages that appear on the right of this chart and focus just on the euro figures on the left. You remember I told you earlier the CAB bonus was €100 to €670, and here we see those figures. Imagine this chart as a ladder, and we are all going to start on the bottom rung as distributors. Your first customer at €100 gives you a total of 100 points. Your second customer gives you 200 points, and so you become the supervisor. At the next level, you're looking for 5 customers to give you 500 points, and you can see you would be on a bonus level of €280 as a bronze supervisor. This of course assuming that everyone is coming in at €100 a month, which isn't strictly true, because you will find some people will come in at less, some people will come in at more, but we need just an average figure to work on here. Now let's work hard and get to the position of Gold Manager, seen at the top of this green section, where we're achieving 9,000 points per month. That's roughly 90 people on €100 plans. Now remember, it's not only your work, but the joint sales in your group achieving these figures. As Gold Manager, you are earning €550 for your personal contracts. Positions that are green here have to qualify for these points 3 times in a year to retain that level. Now let's look at the top of the ladder, Gold Director Elite. We need the stated qualifications every month at these yellow levels here at the top. You are earning €670 per paid plan contract, and you need 300 contracts and 1 Gold Director partner. Note this last important point. Every month, month in, month out, you earn 1/10 of your pay plan value in points only. Now the actual payment received is calculated on the basis of €1,500 purchased and is paid pro rata. You are paid as each of your contracts pay in each month, okay? So for a €100 gold purchase plan, that will take 15 months to reach €1,500. Your commission will be 1/15 of 100 paid per month. A €500 plan pays you 1,500 divided by 500, that is a third of the commission monthly, and a 1,500 purchase pays you the full commission all at once. So let's look at this more visually now. Here we have a supervisor. This is someone who has found 3 partners and they are each at 100 points per month. We can see that we are at a supervisor level because we have achieved 200 points but actually not achieved the next level, which is bronze supervisor, which would be 500 points. So we are sitting and making progress towards bronze supervisor position, and our CAB bonus is 3 times 200, which equals 600. Let's now look at a bronze supervisor. Here we have someone who is on €280 for their personal work, and we have here 5 people each committing to €100 a month. Remember, you are also earning 10 points per month per pay plan forever, which is really significant. And here we have your business growing and you are silver director. You are earning €630 for your own personal contracts. So the first new customer here, you are on €630. Your silver manager, however, is at a level in the middle here of 510, and you are going to earn the differential between the level that you're at, 630, minus the 510. So you are effectively getting an override of €120 on that silver manager business. We also have a bronze manager in the business on €470. So your 630 minus the 470 gives you a €160 override on your bronze manager business. Commissions are paid on the total amount of new customers that have started gold purchase plans, and you will always be paid the difference between your position and your partner's position, and that extrapolates down and throughout your whole group. Next, we are going to look at the residual income. This is a hugely powerful way of building a true asset for yourself and your loved ones for the future. There will be a time in your future when your business grows totally spontaneously by itself and pays you month in, month out, whether you're working or lying on a beach somewhere. So let's look at this visual summary. You will see here that you get nothing on residual until you become a gold supervisor here in the green section, where you start on 2% and work all the way up to 5.5% as Gold Director Elite. Now this begins when customers have purchased €1,500 worth of gold or more, and up until that point you're receiving the customer acquisition bonus. When a customer reaches 10,000 euros, the commission on the first 1,500 euros is also paid out as well. So that's all good stuff. Let's look at this more visually. As a silver director, you are on 4.5% residual, and this works much the same as the CAB bonus in that we are earning the differentials. So for our new customer, we are earning the full 4.5% of monthly purchase. And the same with the silver supervisor, because they haven't yet hit the residual income. As a bronze manager, below you is earning 2.5%. You being on 4.5%, you are earning a 2% override of the total volume of your bronze manager. The residual income is locked to the level you are qualified for when the customer does their first purchase. So let's look at this one-time purchase as the final section. A customer can invest a lump sum of money at any time, anything from 400 or 500 euros up, and the points will be counted in the bonus plan as a factor of 10. So if somebody comes into your organization and exchanges 5,000 euros as a one-time payment for their gold, you are going to achieve 500 points for that. Let's look at this. Let's look at this visually again. Here we see that the one-time purchase bonus begins at the supervisor level on 0.5% and works at 1% as bronze supervisor, 1.5, and upwards to the full 5.5% as gold director elite. And again, we can look visually at an example. As a silver director, we're on 4.5%, and we are assuming here we have two clients that are each exchanging 100,000 euros. And believe me, these large figures are actually going into the company as one-time purchases. We are assuming here that we have two clients exchanging 100,000 euros for their gold. And so on your first customer, your commission is 4.5%, and the points for that qualification are 100,000 divided by 10, so you're earning 10,000 points. The second customer is one of your gold manager's people, and the gold manager is earning 3.5%, but you are earning an override of 4.5 minus 3.5, so you are earning 1% of that purchase, which is 1,000 euros, and the points that are achieved here are 10,000 points. So we are about there, everybody. We've finished looking at the basics of the pay plan. Now understand that there is seriously big money in the last two sections of the plan that we haven't covered here, those being the world pools. There you are incentivized to build 3 strong legs. But first of all, without getting into that, it would be a great idea to start your business, get stuck in, get a few plans under your belt. Don't worry about world pools other than the fact that they're there and they are the subject of Pay Plan Video 2. So once you are a little established, move on to Pay Plan Video 2, where we go through some of the structuring discussions as well. So that's all for now. Have some fun and the very best of luck.